The Venos.
The Venos.
The Venos. The Venos.
The Venos.
The Venos.
I recently got to try the Venos, and the second I ran music, I got chills. I got chills thinking about it right now, because the second I ran music through the Venos, I was like, yup, that's what I wanted to do, is adding the jam. It is warm, it's fat, but it's very transparent too. The more you drive it, is the more you hear it working, which is what great gear should be. The more you should be hearing those transformers work, and you do. It's awesome. It's so full. It's as full as you need it to be as you drive it, but it's still very clear. It's crystal clear.
The Venos essentially is the foundation of the dynamics of my stereo bus. As a first decision, is my only stereo bus compression. We got now one compressor that represents multiple experience that you might add in the past with gear that are amazing, but that you can't recall, that has a tone, but you can't trust. So the idea to have a flexibility based on the history of compression in a very modern unit with a solid sound with a lot of flexibility.
The Venos is my new favorite toy. Oh my gosh, I love this thing because it's extremely versatile, very useful for many, many different applications. You don't hear the compression, but it's doing its job. It's maintaining that threshold and that dynamic range. It's a great control. I want to control that range, so I'm going to set you in the mix and you're going to sit there, and I'll let you pop out once in a while. And it's a powerful tool for that.
It's been a sonic powerhouse for me, where if I just wanted to sound better or just sometimes different, I know I can just patch in the Venos. Sometimes you turn a piece of gear and you're like, what is this doing? Like, oh, and then you finally get to a point where it starts to do the thing. But the Venos, it feels like every notch you turn it, you're hearing the feedback of that knob. And that's cool to me, because that means you have a really large spectrum from left to right of sound that you can explore with it.
On the Venos, I love that I can dial it in very quickly, very intuitively. It sounds great. It can be super transparent, but with the ability of the Venos to dial in the tube bias in many degrees, I can add color as I want.
Having the bias is something that's been really, really integral in some of the masters I've been doing lately, because I found that I can really open the stereo image, boosting a lot of high end on the passive, and then sort of curtailing that with the bias without losing the stereo imaging.
Very hard to describe the sound of the bias other than is like make everything better in terms of response.
The bias knob is one of the most important knobs on the machine. I couldn't tell you which sort of magic is happening, but all I know is like when I turn that, it feels like there's a magic wand being turned on the mix. I can say that it's changing the depth perception of the song in a way that's really addictive.
It comes with the well-known 120-volt circuitry, so it gives me the same amount of dynamic range, like the Iron, for example, and other pieces of gear from SPL.
It's such a versatile box. Doing what I do, someone that has to work with so many genres, from hip-hop to metal to indie to acoustic work, I need compressors like that can have so many different voicings.
It comes with a very modern and musical set of sidechain filters that I can use to attack different kinds of materials.
The settings, the punch, the modern focus. I love the focus mode, and especially the punch mode. And I experimented with hitting it really super hard, and it delivers.
I started going through the different side chains and rectifier circuits and found that where the effects of the compression are much more dramatic, you can hear it really rounding off transients or adding attack, more coloration.
And there's so many color switchers in the modern voicing. It's a lot more aggressive, whereas the vintage voicing is a lot warmer to my ears.
I'm exposed to dance music where we go from 90 BPMs to like 150. I want to have the flexibility in terms of response to my compression. I like the flexibility when I go for drum bass or specific sounds to have a compressor that can go from a smooth, Fairchild vibey things if I want to process single element and put it back into the DAW versus a more snappy compressor when I go for the drums, or like a smooth transparent for stereo bass.
It's absolutely like having a few different compressors in one. It almost puts that at the forefront in your face. There's modern, there's vintage, there's linear, there's focus. I don't want to have to go fishing in a bunch of different pieces of gear to get any of these. It's nice that I can patch this unit in and turn a knob and you're getting all of these flavors in one.
Using the rectifier timing settings and the filters combined, I'm able to focus on specific frequency ranges, even specific areas in a song. Give me a huge range of attack and release settings and characteristics. It's basically 3 compressors in one. This makes it probably one of the most versatile bus compressors ever made out there.
I use on everything, I mean everything, from single processing elements and print back into the DAW, to my drum bus, print back into the DAW, to a stereo bus with different way, in different settings. From parallel to heavy compression, it's extremely flexible.
With the Venos so far, I've been using it on saxophone. I love it on horns, electric bass. It's like the perfect thing for vocals. The Venos has that smoothness to it, kind of evens things out in a nice way where it helps you make your instrument fit into your mix.
It really glues the song together in a way.
It does what I need a compressor to do. It heightens what I want to heighten. It glues what I want it to glue, but it still lets the mix breathe. So there's still transparency to it.
The Venos comes with the famous Airbase button that everybody loves on the iron already for years. That button that after you switch it on, you don't want to switch it back.
I love use the Airbase almost like strategically post-compression. So if I'm feeding my compressor with a lot of top ends information, the compressor tends to kind of like shave a little bit the top. Now the air will give back some of the missing high frequencies.
It's the Airbase on the Venos. I switch that on and I'm like, why is everything just so much more fun to listen to? The punchiness from 300 to 500 hertz is so much better. The clarity of everything from 6 to 10K is just better. And if you turn it off, it's one of those things where you can't unhear it. You're like, I thought it sounded good, and now that I turned it on, it sounds so much better. When I turn it off, I kind of think it sucks without it.
It has also the tape roll-off, what can come in very handy, especially if you have to deal with a too extended low end, too boomy bass that maybe deducts your kick drum or your drums. But of course, the air bass setting is what is super pleasing. It just gives you that very nice extended silky top end and the powerful low end that everyone is looking for on its mastering chain.
I was very committed to find the one compressor, the best compressor, something that allowed me to trust a single piece of gear with the flexibility of multiple. With the Venos, dream come true.
SPL changed my life. The gear has literally changed my life. And the Venos, it is incredible.
SPL doesn't build shit I don't like. Whatever I'm doing, I'm pretty much using the SPL gear. It's the gear I love.
For my productions, it's the magic. I can't unhear it. If that wasn't in my rack anymore, if I woke up tomorrow and it wasn't there, the urgency of needing it back would be red alert. Like, we need that back now. I would be refusing to deliver the final product without it at that point. I really can't anymore, because now that I've heard it, I can't unhear it.
I'm really addicted to this thing. What I love about SPL is the quality behind the way they're made. Just reliable, well-built German engineering.